This is ANDRA Championship Drag Racing. The summary after round one is John Zappia, the striker crushing and screening entry. Guess what? Crushing this field so far. As we move into round two, and this is going to be exciting. The air is fantastic. The racing on shore will be brutal.
For VPW, pulls it up around half track, and well, Capiris didn't really lay a good number on the board at all in that first round, neither did Deno for that matter.
But Peter Capiris made a huge stride forward at the last round of ANDRA Championship Drag Racing at the Perth Motorplex, taking out the event and producing his first ever 5-second pass in the VPW machine, making some rear-end suspension changes, moving from a ladder bar car to a 4-bar car, and it has been a positive result to say the least.
So moving into stage now, Deno has had a pretty good record so far this year in qualifying, has made the field every time.
Quick to the 60-foot timer for Deno Bajeski.
Wow,
in fact, that's the quickest we've seen so far. 1.002. He's launching hard, just needs to get it happening at the finish line.
Well, Deno is in, but Capiris in the other lane has one more chance in that VPW Studebaker to make the field. Ray Bernard comes forward for Pro Force Motorsports, that beautiful 57 Nomad, and up against 57 Chev.
Matt Abel started with a smaller engine configuration earlier in the season, has swapped that out, and now looking to really hop this car up to qualify and contend in the championship, particularly next season. And speaking of Karcher, don't forget the Karcher Nitro Champs, the next round for these tough drag racing sedans at Western Sydney Dragway. But in the meantime, qualifying session 2, thanks to Auto 1, Matt Abel's bumped into full stage, waiting on the Chevy Nomad, that beautiful car. It doesn't hurt in Auto 1 qualifying. Runs an encouraging number though, 6:26.
In the field, albeit into the number 8 spot, which is not where he wants to be, Dean, at the moment. Especially with this man coming forward, Stuart Bishop Wallace, Bishop Jewelers. And well, what a job they've managed to get this car on track. That's the first step, qualifying to the next step.
Beautifully turned out car, certainly, as is this one. The Murray Anderson chassis of Ben Bray. There was a time. Oh, there's some problems. It looks like the fuel injector line to the supercharger has come loose on the Castrol Edge Monaro. Unbeknown to Stuart Bishop, of course, he just wants to post a strong number. This car is virtually, Chad, a brand new combination.
Working feverishly on Benny Bray's car at the moment. And it looks like they've actually managed to fix the problem on the fly, so yeah, he's still going. They're going to put this thing in stage.
Of course, don't forget Stuart Bishop destroyed the car, particularly from the firewall forward in testing just 3 weeks ago, as we've touched on. He's back here now, looking to make the field in style. Looks like a full pull, and it is for the Castrol Kid. 6.05. Stuart Bishop into the 8 as well with a 6.12.
Good lap for Bishop. Let's check out the replay. Neither of these two that stout in the 60 foot. I mean, 103 for Benny Bray. You want to see maybe a couple hundredths off that if he can.
We ride inside with the Wallace Bishop Jewelers, Murray Anderson chassis, and definitely an incremental step forward for the likeable Queenslander.
Victor Bray, the Castrol Edge 57 Chev. He currently sits inside the field, which is good news at the Castrol Edge Tin Tops, of course, and Maurice Fabietti ran 6.0 in his first round of qualifying, so he's currently in the field at the moment.
It's interesting to see how this field slices and dices at the moment, Chad, as we see the Holden Genuine Parts, another Murray Anderson chassis combination. A lot of the cars are leaving aggressively. John Zappia's got a heavy car. He's coming in with a top-end surge. And Fabietti, on the other hand, is trying to launch hard to get a good ET. Oh, big overpowering situation for Victor Bray. They're still finding the right tune-up. How about this for Maurice Fabietti? 6.000. That's oh so awesome too.
That's the second time he's gone 6.000. Fabs has never run a 5. That is as physically flush as you can get. When is this poor man going to see a 5-second pass? Could be in the third session. I mean, he has the tune-up at the moment. Russ Pavey and, well, the William Buck Studebaker of Robert Judd out. Stewie Rowland, crew chief, well, has been for the whole year so far. Has done a great job bringing him into stage. They're the top lights that you see on the Christmas tree.
Russell Pavey again, still getting his head around the tune-up, but no problems this time for Robert Judd into the 5-second zone once again.
And he was flirting with the centre line the whole way. 5.92 takes him to the number 2 spot.
This beautiful Wallace Bishop Jewelers Doorslammer looks great today, but believe it or not, just 3 weeks ago in testing, Stuart Bishop had a massive crash here at Willowbank. But his crew, and of course Stuart himself, have done a fantastic effort to be here this weekend for the Castrol Edge Tin Top titles.
Yeah, what a day. Back wheel, basically driver's side, which is left-hand side for me. We broke the centre out of the brand new rim. So those rims had done 4 runs. That was the 4th run. And yeah, just spun the centre straight out of it. I cannot remember a thing. But I don't even remember driving the truck up here or anything to do with the whole day. I didn't start to come around until, so it happened 6 o'clock Wednesday night. Apparently I went to Ipswich Hospital, then to Wesley Hospital, and I woke up Thursday lunchtime at Wesley Hospital.
Assessing the reconstructive process for this team is amazing. Let's check out some of the things they've had to do in 3 weeks. They had to fix the rear wing on this car. They also had to replace a new differential in this Doorslammer. Had to recut and reform the back panels on the entry as well. Replace the seat. The seat was destroyed in the impact before. The dash components on the car were completely replaced. If you look closely here, you can see a new adaptation point because this section of the chassis has been completely replaced on this car. If we move forward here, of course, the front axle completely destroyed. And also, obviously, at the front end of the car is the fuel cell, and this system had to be replaced. All this was done in just 3 weeks' time.
Yeah, straight away I was in the hospital and I started making calls, and Murray just jumped into it, and we had a front firewall forwards, the whole thing complete. 4 days Murray did it in. Murray started Friday, he'd finished by late Monday night, loaded it, and whatever it took, it was there Tuesday afternoon in Brisbane. I've got a lot of aggression in me. I just want to go and hit it really hard, and you just grit the teeth and squeeze the, clench the fists, and I'm going to give it the best.
Stick around on ANDRA Championship Drag Racing. That final round of qualifying still to come.